What's going on, my dudes? This is Math Time with Mr. G, and today we're going to study for our Chapter 12 test. So the first one that we're going to work on is our Pythagorean theorem, in which we don't know the hypotenuse. So it's still going to be a squared plus b squared is equal to c squared. That's 15 squared plus 20 squared is going to equal the hypotenuse squared. So 15 squared is 225. 20 squared is 400, and then x squared. Then I'm going to add that together, and I get 625, and then square root both sides. And I find out that x is 25. Remember, if they give you a label, that we give a label. Okay, so let's pretend that this is centimeters. So again, it's a squared plus b squared is equal to diagonal, so the hypotenuse is always c. So then I get 100 plus x squared is equal to 676. Subtract 100 from both sides. X is equal to 576, and then the square root of 576 is 24. And because it was centimeters, we're going to say centimeters again. Next, to check if it's a right triangle, I set them equal to each other. And if they work out, then yes, it's a right triangle. If these do not equal each other, then it is not a right triangle. So I get 400 plus 2,340, and then 52 times 52 is 2,704. Then I'm going to add these together. I get 2,704 is equal to 2,704. And since that works out, yes, this is a right triangle. Okay, to find the 3D diagonal, so from A to B, the first thing I do is I have to find the diagonal of the base. So then that's 3 squared plus 5 squared is equal to x squared. So then I get 9 plus 25 is equal to x squared. Then I get 34 is equal to x squared. Then I square root both sides. Square root of 34 is 5.8. Then, to find the 3D diagonal, it's going to be the base diagonal squared plus the height squared is going to be the 3D squared. So 5.8 squared plus 2 squared is going to equal x squared. So that's 34 plus 4 is equal to x squared, and 38 is equal to x squared. Square root both sides, and I get 6.2 feet is x. Okay, and then our last one is our distance formula. So first x I see, first y I see. Second x I see, second y I see. Distance formula is the square root of x2 minus x1 squared plus y2 minus y1 squared. So that's going to be 2 minus negative 1, so that's going to turn to positive, squared, plus y2 is 12 minus 5 squared. So the square root of 3 squared plus 7 squared. So the square root of 9 plus 49, or the square root of 58. And the square root of 58 is 7.6. And if they gave us a measure such as feet, we should put a measure such as feet on the bottom. Other than that, be kind to one another, ask lots of questions, and think deeply.